My name is Margaret Tindivale. I come from Kimilili. I fellowship in a church called Gospel Revival Springs, where we minister with my husband, Reverend Bernard Tindivale. So we came up with a strategy where we wanted to establish a vocational center and use this vocational center to bring young men and women on board where they can train and acquire some skills. We can also evangelize to them. So that led us to acquiring some tools, what we call the tools to work. So these tools were acquired from Netherlands through the support of one of the church elders. And amidst the tools, we had sewing machines, we had computers, we had embroidery machines, and a number of machines that we wanted to use to establish the vocational center. In 2018, a friend to the church introduced to us Sister Jean Bones, and she played a great role of supporting us in raising money to transport the tools, and the tools arrived in Kimilili. In 2019, Jean Bone came again. Her interest was to minister to the widows and to the single women. She encouraged them on how they can come up with the projects, and with those projects they can be able to support themselves. But apart from ministering to the single women, she also came with reusable sanitary towels, and she donated those reusable sanitary towels to the girls in our church. She also went and distributed those reusable sanitary towels in one of the neighboring schools known as Friends School Kibichori.
Okay, I'm Madam Rebecca Angila. I'm the DOS Friends Secondary School Kibichori. I'm standing here because of the students' welfare. In the past, we used to have very many problems facing our learners because of lack of sanitary pads. But in 2021, we met Madam Jean Bones. She introduced us to reusable sanitary pads, and since that time, the chances of absenteeism among learners has reduced, especially the girl child, because we are able to use the reusable pads and attend to all our classes and lessons throughout the term.
So when she went back to her home country in 2020, she was interested in knowing how the girls were faring on with the sanitary towels. So when we did a needs assessment, we did a survey asking the girls how they were doing with the reusable sanitary towels. The response was positive.
I'm Wafula Brands. I'm a Form 4 student from Kibichori Secondary School. As a girl, I experienced menstruation flow. Sanitary towels from our Madam Jean booth. It have been made us to be in school early, and we attend all lessons as usual. It has made us to have that spirit of walking around even by don't fearing, or to have that courage of sitting with others or walking with others. Some of us students, we come from different families, backgrounds. Some students engage in immoral things which can make them to escape school, to get early pregnancy, like going to a boda to give us money to buy sanitary towels. So Madam Jean has made us to become proud of us as ladies.
My name is Janet Nelima. We as girls, we were ashamed of ourselves when we saw our menstruation. Now we are thanking Madam Jean. Other girls, they were sneaking out of their home because they don't have sanitary towels. Others got mattresses to use because of lacking of sanitary towels, and Madam Jean has introduced us sanitary towels. We are not ashamed of ourselves. We are proud of ourselves, we girls, as we saw our menstruation. period. It is good, it is washable. Thank you, Madam Jean.
I'm Nabachenja Damaris. I personally, I have used the sanitary towel since I joined in this school in Form 1, and now I'm in Form 3. I have experienced some challenges whereby when you use those sanitary towels, you may find that it may harm yourself when you don't wash them well. I have at least made my parents not to spend a lot of money on buying the sanitary towels to me, and I say thank you to Madam Jean, and we are proud of them.
The sanitary towels has helped us in so many ways. In the past, we used to use the disposal one, and the money that we could be using to buying the disposal one, maybe I can use the money to start my own project, like buying chickens or like planting some vegetables.
I would like to say that sanitary pads have helped us, especially us as girls. We are comfortable as we use. As like a girl, when you lack such, you can't be comfortable. You can be afraid of some of teachers, even students like boys. They can laugh at you, and you can develop a bad spirit, whereby you can lack coming to school, and you can decide to stay at home. Apart from that, the sanitary pads, they have also used their understanding language, although some of the parents haven't, they are illiterate, so such language they have used, their parents can understand and know what to do, and there's also steps indicated there how to use it.
The sanitary towels can be washed and dried. After sometimes you can be able to use them. Secondly is that some of our students have now stayed in school for almost every month. They are in school because of these reusable sanitary towels.
Sanitary towels has enables us as girls to be comfortable in class and to be ready to be settled so that we can get our lunch so well. These sanitary towels, when we wash them, it can't dry fast. So I would like to tell Madam Jean that he can be able to add for us some other pads, so that when we wash this which we have used it, we can take another one so that we can be comfortable in class.
I would like to thank Madam Jean for giving us rewashable pads, because it has helped us. We can use it and wash it, and you use it later. So we say thank you. Let him continue with that spirit of helping us. Thank you.
Before we met Madam Jean, our students were always away because they lacked the money to buy the pads, and sometimes they were totally absent from school. They used to go out to look for sponsors to give them money which they could use to buy pads. But since we met Madam Jean, she has helped us a lot, because now all of us have the pads, the rewashable pads, so we can use them throughout the year and the term without any problem.
My name is Joyce Wamalwa. I'm a resident of Kitale. In 2021, I met my friend Jean Bones, who is now Mrs. Jean Walter. And she started a project of reusable sanitary pads to help sustain the girls in school. Actually, as an old girl, I want to admit that the monthly period, which is necessary and it's a biological function for every woman, can be a very big challenge, especially for them who attend school. And I want to confess that I was a teacher before, and most of the challenges that we had with the girls was when it came to attending classes the whole of the month because of their monthly periods. Now, when Jean came and introduced the use of the reusable sanitary pads, I want to admit that it has really helped the girls. This is a school that we began with in 2021, and we issued sanitary pads to over 200 girls. From the feedback that we have received from these girls, the pads have really helped sustain the girls in school. I want to thank her because now most of these girls had opted to looking for other means of getting the sanitary pads. Some were engaging in sexual activities so that they are able to purchase the pads. Others were absconding school so that they can go and do casual labor to get the pads. And most of them who are engaging in sexual activities, it had negative impact because some were getting pregnant, others could even be infected. But as at now, the girls who profited from the first batch of the sanitary pads in 2021 have been sustained in school up to today. So I really want to thank Jean and her friends, the Rotary Club, and all other well-wishers and friends who helped the project. It has really had a good impact to the girls. And apart from that, the project also gave birth to other projects. We started a tailoring class, we started a welding class, we also started the cyber business, which has really had a good and positive impact to the girls.
I'm Tabitha Mwendwa, Principal, Friends Secondary School Kibichori. I first met Jean in the year 2021 when she visited a friend in Kimilili. When she came to our school, she had carried reusable sanitary towels with her, and she requested if I could allow her to give to our girls. So she joined us and she was able to interact with the girls. She was able to demonstrate how the reusable sanitary towels are used. And since 2021, I can assure you the absenteeism rate and dropout in our school has really gone down because the girls no longer drop out of school because they lack sanitary towels. So when she left Kenya, she left us with the idea, and Margaret Tindivale has been able to continue making reusable sanitary towels, and our girls are very happy. When she brings those reusable sanitary towels, she also donates pants and soap. We are so happy to have met Jean and for the great idea that she came up with.
We want to thank Madam Jean for that, and we pray that she continues with the same spirit here and elsewhere to help the girl child remain in school.
Our main target is schools so that these girls are able to finish school. Why finish school? By the time they finish school, we also believe that the girls will have matured enough to make even their own independent decisions, and they may not be manipulated as such.
And mostly we focus on children or on girls who come from low socioeconomic families, because in those families their parents are not able to provide the sanitary towels regularly. So when the girls are not given the sanitary towels on a regular basis, this makes them to miss school during those days when they are having their monthly periods. And this affects their performance, and this finally makes some of them even to drop out of school. And there are cases where some, because of the lack of the sanitary towels, they would enter into sexual activities. And because of entering into sexual activities, they get pregnant, and when they get pregnant, they cannot continue with their school. So we feel the issue of distributing the reusable sanitary towels has come in, and it has really assisted a great deal to help these girls remain in school, study, so that they can achieve the goals that they have set. And then as we continued distributing the reusable sanitary towels, we experienced a challenge where now we only had to focus on the day schools so that these girls are able to wash their reusable sanitary towels, air them back at home so that they can be able to use them the next day. So we are consulting so that we reach a point whereby we can be able to give them the disposable sanitary towels, because sometimes the weather conditions are a challenge because the reusable ones cannot be able to dry. So I just want to thank our sister Jean Bon because of the support that she has given unto us, especially helping us to spearhead the Wezesha Center, which was dormant.
It has been a great pleasure. It's like she does it every year. She's here with the reusable sanitary towels that are made from Kimilili. We have also been able to visit a few neighboring schools.
We went again to Kibichori, where we have distributed to a number of girls, around 100. Apart from Kibichori, we went to another school that is known as Milembe Secondary School, which is just on the slopes of Mount Elgon. At that particular place, we distributed the reusable sanitary towels to 30 girls. We also went to another school known as Kamasielo Friends Secondary School, where we also distributed to around 50 girls. Kamasielo is on the outskirts of Kimilili town. We also went to another school known as St. John's, which is also on the outskirts of Kimilili town. We also distributed to around 30 girls. And finally, we have also distributed to Buko Secondary School. So a number of girls in secondary schools have benefited from this project. They have been given reusable sanitary towels.
Some of the girls, of course, they had a few challenges. Some of them say they want another pair, which of course now we need to sit down as a board and decide how we are going to ensure that the girls are able to be sustained in school, because wash and wear, of course, we'll have some that can no longer be used because they have become old. And because of the cold weather also in these schools, some of them don't dry properly. And of course, hygienically, we know that they are supposed to dry well. So it gives us a challenge, and we have a reason now to sit back and evaluate and find out how we are supposed to sustain these girls in school by either increasing the number of pads we are going to give, and also look at the other projects that have been born from this one and see how to sustain our girls, to be specific, and also for starting up projects which have really had a positive impact to other women within Kimilili, apart from the girls who have profited from the sanitary pads.
So we are very, very grateful to have met Jean, and very grateful that she carries a great vision and idea to help the young girls to be in school throughout. So thank you so much, Jean. We appreciate even the friends that you work with outside this country and back home. We are very grateful. May God bless you. Thank you.